What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a virtual currency or digital money. Just like when you use cash to buy goods and services, you can also use Bitcoin to do the same. Also, it is a type of investment. However, while cash or conventional currencies like the US dollar, the euro, the pound, and the Chinese yuan has a physical version, Bitcoin has no physical version. It is only digital. It's like an online version of cash. You may use it to purchase goods and services, but not many stores allow it yet. And some countries have outright forbidden it. However, several businesses are starting to recognize its rising power. Bitcoin is the first ever cryptocurrency. In 2009, an unknown person or group published the open source peer-to-peer network under the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto's true identity has never been identified. The cryptocurrency is decentralized and has no central owner. The network is owned only by its members. The ticker symbol BTC is used to represent Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency market. One Bitcoin can be divided into many smaller units. The smallest amount of Bitcoin is 100 millionth of a Bitcoin. The underlying structure of Bitcoin is the blockchain. The blockchain is a public ledger that records all Bitcoin transactions. Members of the network can access every transaction at any time, from the very first Bitcoin to the very last. The blockchain is a chain of blocks, with each block containing a few transactions and the hash of the previous block. And with each new block containing the previous hash, it is almost impossible for someone to alter or tamper the chain's previous block maliciously. In January 2017, Bitcoin's value reached 1,000 for the first time before peaking later that year. Its value has fluctuated between a little more than 3,000 and more than 50,000 since then. How can you get Bitcoin? There are three major ways to obtain Bitcoins. You can purchase Bitcoins with real currency. Exchanges such as eToro, Abra, Coinbase, CoinMama, Local Bitcoin, Luno, and a host of others allow you to exchange money, such as the US dollar, for cryptocurrencies. You can sell items and accept Bitcoins as payment. They can also be obtained with your personal computer. How are Bitcoins created with a computer? About every 10 minutes, computers are made to solve extremely complex math problems. Upon completing the calculations, the transactions are posted, and the miners are compensated with a small percentage of Bitcoin. After that, a new puzzle is created, and the process begins all over again. This activity on the network is called mining. The benefits of having Bitcoin. 1. You are no longer dependent on banks to store or transfer value. 2. Nobody will be able to stop you from doing whatever you want with your money. 3. Bitcoin is global. You can instantly send value almost anywhere for almost no cost. Disadvantages of having Bitcoin. 1. There is nobody to protect you if you send Bitcoin to the wrong person. 2. Bitcoin's value is primarily dictated by supply and demand, making it more volatile than traditional fiat currency. Is Bitcoin a good investment? The landscape can be overwhelming, even daunting for new investors looking into Bitcoin for the first time. Since its inception in 2009, Bitcoin's value has fluctuated, and some people believe it is risky to convert real money into Bitcoin. If you're wondering whether or not you should invest in Bitcoin, here are 4 reasons why you should. 1. The acceptance of Bitcoin is increasing. The number of people buying Bitcoin continues to grow. If demand continues to increase, it could lead to explosive price movements, as they have in previous Bitcoin cycles. 2. Despite several market collapses and recovery, Bitcoin has always exceeded its previous all-time peak. It never hurts to look at historical price data if you're wondering if you should buy Bitcoin. In the past years, Bitcoin has experienced many highs and lows. However, it has continually surpassed or exceeded its most recent all-time highs, so there is no reason to believe it will not do so again. Bitcoin offers potential profit. 3. BTC transfers have low fees. Bitcoin is a good investment if you believe banks provide slow and obsolete transfer services. International payments can be time-consuming and surprisingly expensive, but with Bitcoin, you won't have to pay exorbitant fees or wait a long time. 4. Bitcoin is a fantastic gold substitute. A gold bar weighs around 25.7 pounds, but Bitcoin is weightless and can be purchased, sold, and transferred with the flick of a finger. Shouldn't we demand a kind of digital gold because we spend so much of our time in our digital world? We require something electronic, fraud-resistant, portable, and available to all. Is Bitcoin secure? The potential of Bitcoin's technology to avoid counterfeits and hacking has earned it widespread acceptance. After its launch in January 2009, the currency's database has never been breached. Since every transaction is public, copying Bitcoins, creating fake ones, or spending ones you don't own is extremely difficult. However, it is likely to lose your Bitcoin wallet or remove your Bitcoins, resulting in their permanent loss. Thefts from websites allowing you to store your Bitcoins remotely have also occurred. By no way are cryptocurrencies the only assets that criminals can compromise, but Bitcoin raises significant questions about fraud and robbery. For example, inexperienced Bitcoin investors may not realize the importance of storing their tokens in a digital wallet, leaving them vulnerable to theft by hackers. There are many unscrupulous scammers out there attempting to defraud uninformed people of their hard-earned money. Purchasing Bitcoin and keeping it safe takes some effort. To avoid loss, you must take precautions. Learn these security tips. 1. Purchase Bitcoin from reputable exchanges with a clear track record. 2. Use strong passwords and allow two-factor authentication, otherwise known as 2FA. 3. If you want to keep your Bitcoins offline, you can get and use one of the best hardware wallets available. 4. Never share your private key. 5. Keep an eye out for Ponzi schemes. And 6. Use secure connection. You risk losing your Bitcoin if you don't use a secure connection while buying, selling, or exchanging it.